Thank you so much, Katlego, Mr. Olivier. Loving the French accent, dude. Well done. And that mustache, I think you must grow one, invest some time. But of course, every Monday we profile South Africans who's making a huge success in their field of business. And recently I sat down with Lerato Tshabalala at Mugg&Bean for a cup of coffee, which was the best meeting place because it has all the facilities to really just connect business people. And I was really blown away by how he manages a very busy schedule as being the editor of iconic women's magazine, True Love. And on top of it all, she was such a down-to-earth person. Hands down, best cup of coffee I've ever had. Check it out. Lerato Tshabalala, the editor of True Love magazine, is one of the most influential women in South African media. She appreciates the soulfulness of everyday life as much as the glitz and glamour captured on the pages of glossy magazines.
Now, your dream to become a journalist, where did that start? Where did it come from?
You know, dream is such a nice word, and really I want to tell you the truth and say it wasn't like that. I think I was meant to be a journal, but I didn't know that that's what I was doing. Like in high school, I had this book that I used to circulate around the school, and I'd ask people different questions about different things, and I wanted basically to go back on this book and look at it when I'm an adult. But I guess I was interviewing people. I didn't understand that then I was interviewing people.
Yeah.
Starting out at Fair Lady as a journalist, she later worked on many of South Africa's leading best-selling women's magazines, as well as cutting it in the newsroom.
And here you are today, a successful businesswoman, editor, style icon. I assume you have a very busy day-to-day lifestyle. Take me through, what does it entail?
It is very busy. Look, before this, I worked for a very big newspaper. I worked for the Sunday Times. And I thought I was very busy. I edited the lifestyle section. You know, and I thought, this is very busy. I have a weekly deadline. I had no clue. I had no idea. True Love is one of the country's biggest brands. I feel petrified about what I have to do. But the readers are amazing. The people that I work with are also very, very, very great. And so my day starts, I come in, and it was funny because yesterday I had like 3-4 people coming one after the other. So they kind of wait. And as soon as I'm done with the one person, somebody else comes in and another person comes in. And once all those meetings are done and everybody feels like they know what they need from me for the day, I then start with my staff, lots of emails, I proof a lot of pages, I have a lot of meetings, and I go to shoots as well.
And out of all the different facets of your job, which one do you enjoy most?
We have these big meetings at the end of the month to plan the upcoming book. And the meetings last forever. They're 3 hours, we get muffins, biltong, juice, and it is just a meeting of creative minds. And I'm a journalist before I'm an editor. So there is something about sitting there and saying, I love that idea. I think this looks great. Let's do that, but do it like this. And that's when I feel at my most creative, at my most alive.
Iconic Vogue editor Anna Winter was quoted saying, "If you look at any great fashion photograph, it'll tell you as much about what's going on in the world as a headline in the New York Times," a sentiment Lerato relates to and defines her own standards for success.
Now, we have established that you've reached a certain level of success. Now, I want to know from you, how do you define success? How do you see it?
The first thing is that success is an ongoing process. Okay, it's one of those things that never stops. It stops when you close your eyes and close the coffin, then it's over. But for me, also success is about not one facet of your life. Because we'll say somebody's successful because they've got a business. But I think if you've got a business, and you are healthy, because health is a huge thing. You are not successful if you can't walk up a flight of stairs. So health is very important. Having a balanced life where you've got family, you've got friends, you're able to go out, you're able to laugh, you're able to travel, that is success. Because then you're looking at your life in its entirety. It is not just one sphere. The most successful people are people who are able to go to an art exhibition, then go to work, then cook a little bit, then and it's all about that because it then becomes about the entirety of who you are. That's how I view success.
So you would say that is your key, your secret to being a successful businesswoman, editor, style icon that you are today?
Completely. I feel I wouldn't be happy and doing really well if I focused only on one thing. One of my favorite things is just being with my sister and my best friend. My best friend and I have been best friends since we were 11. And just to be there, and it's simple and it's not complicated, is fantastic.
Having interviewed the most famous and infamous of local and international stars, Lerato found that the trait of a truly great person is his or her humility. While she was inspired by simply her teachers, parents and the everyday people of Soweto, Lerato's the muse for a new generation of South African women.
True generosity means warm, homely meals, made fresh in store every day. Mugg&Bean, giving you more and more.